Hi, and welcome to Retirement with Jim. So today we're going to talk about what are your dreams for retirement. And I want you to leave me some comments about what you really want to do in retirement. What's your dreams? What do you want to spend your time doing? So before we get started, if you like my content, please hit the like and subscribe button and feel free to leave comments. Love to hear from you. So today, retire for you on your dreams. You know, it kind of starts with plan, plan, plan. Talked about many times in the past. You got to prepare, you got to plan, but you can do it. If you take the time and you do your research and you get out there and you cross all the T's and dot all the I's, you're saving that money. You're being smart about your budget. You put together a budget for right now to save as much money as you can, putting it into your 401k or an IRA, whatever it may be, so that you can, best prepare for that retirement. Along with, are you possibly looking at a way to pay off your house or pay off your house earlier? Free up your cash. Smart thing to do. About 2/3 of people who retire with their house paid for. The new retirement, not so much that everybody is having their home paid for. But that still doesn't mean you can't do it. Doesn't mean you can't accomplish it. Just that if you do, excuse me, you will have more money for retirement to make that retirement a lot more enjoyable. Next thing you want to do really as you're preparing is get healthy. So you want to get and stay healthy, because the healthier you are, the more enjoyable your retirement's going to be. I retired with some health issues. I had wished I had known better when I was younger, about what my health or my long-term health was going to be. I didn't take that into consideration so much, and I could have done better, because it really helps you make your retirement a whole lot more enjoyable. You're a lot more apt to go travel and be ready to do stuff and be active, and so keep that in mind, that excuse me, that being as healthy as possible is a really smart move to make. And along with that, remember that happiness is a choice. It's one of those things where you want to choose to be happy. You want to choose to be around positive people. Don't listen to the naysayers saying you can't retire and it's out of reach, because even on a modest budget, you can still do it. But being happy is a choice. It's not necessarily something that you have to learn to do. You just have to choose to do it and to be happier. Your life is better when you choose to be happier. Stay away from negative people. Don't watch so much of the news. You know what? The news is all negative. We know that. So, get what you need, but don't dwell on it, because a lot of negative stuff comes out of the news on a real regular basis. Remember that, too, along with the health choice, you can travel easier when you retire if you are healthier. So if travel is part of your retirement dream, then staying healthy is going to make that a lot easier to do, and certainly a lot more enjoyable. So they kind of go hand in hand. So it's important to keep that in mind, that they're kind of tied to one another, especially if you want to travel. Because you want to do it in your earlier years when you're able to get up and go and feel good about traveling and be able to do it. Next on the list for me is don't fear the unknown. You shouldn't fear the unknown. There's no guarantees in life. So, along with that, don't let fear of not having enough money stop you from retiring. You just have to have faith that the plan you put together is a good one. If you are confident in your plan, you will feel good about retiring, and you'll have a whole lot less fear that you aren't going to be able to do it. So, don't let fear stand in your way. No one has an endless supply of time. We all like to think that, time, especially when we're younger, we don't think about it. But when you're older, there's a lot of things that you might regret that you didn't spend enough time on doing because you can't get that time back. You cannot buy one minute of time. So it's really important that, in your dream to retire, that you're getting to spend as much time on your retirement that you want to. And that means having as much time and freedom to enjoy what you're doing. Whether it's hobbies, for myself, I wanted, I kind of came across this through the encouragement of my wife, but it was not something I had initially planned on. But I love doing it. I enjoy it immensely. We want to spend some time traveling. We have traveled some, but we want to travel more. So we are making some plans to, travel, next year, and get out. I've always wanted to go out to California and see the redwoods. There are certain national parks that I have never been to that I want to go see. So there are some travel plans that for me are, and my wife are locally, and that we want to spend time, here in the United States traveling and getting to see some of the things that we have not ever had an opportunity to see when we were younger. Too busy, raising kids, paying bills, vacations were almost few and far in between. So I want to be able to spend more time along with my wife, traveling and getting to see the places that we want to enjoy. So, and along with that, a couple of additional hobbies I want to look at and take up, so I want to, I love collecting gems and crystals, and I kind of look at, some of the hunt and the exploring to find those. I find those kind of interesting. So, along with that, in my travels, I want to see some of the museums. I love history. History's a big history buff, and I love to look at history. So there are some things I still want to do long before I figure I can't travel anymore. So again, let me know what your dreams are. Put them in the comments. Tell me what you want to do with your time. What you think would be the most enjoyable thing that might be your dream retirement. So with that, I'm going to tell you, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.